Namaste doston. Trust you all are doing good. I'm doing great as well. So today the topic we would like to talk about is customer loyalty. Yeah, or maybe go to the extra mile. They both are related. So it's the very easiest rule to go the extra mile. Going extra mile should be the first thing in the morning when you wake up and the last thing at the night, right? When we think of service, the only effort of ours should be to take our service a bit higher or a bit further than it was or it is right now. But in that, the trouble is that the customers or the guests are real pain in the backside, right? They call at the unnatural hours. They are very demanding. They are complaining, right? They want value for their money more than they think. They want gifts, free gifts. They want one for two, buy one, get one free, etc. And moreover, they think or they wish that whole damn business should be run for them, right? That's how they think they are the kings of kings because they have owned your business, right? If this also rings bell to you that yes, you also had experienced something like that and this has happened to you also, so you are on a right track. That what we are going to address in a moment. We need to understand one thing here and now, that without customer or guest there is no point. No point clocking in on time. No point going in there. No point creating something there. No point developing something. It is something like that without customer or guest, we are throwing stones or whistling in the dark where there is no one to acknowledge it or nobody to be addressed to. So once we have understood the importance of customers or guests, we need to understand that how to retain them. We need to retain them. We need to woo them. But we also need to understand it's not that when we need to woo them, we need to be toadies for them. The only thing is that we need to keep them satisfied in best possible available resources that you have. That's what your guest or your customers expect from you. Because now there is another take here that it is lot cheaper to service or maintain the existed customer or guest you have than to recruit new one. So to go extra mile or being loyal to your guest or customer, it's not only you as a service provider your duty, or not only the guest who is supposed to be loyal to you. It is both ways, and the first thing or that step starts from you as a service provider, right? And to relate to this, when we say customer loyalty or going extra mile for your guest or customer, I have a very little story to share. Today morning, my mother was telling me a story. For what reason, I don't know. She was quite emotional and she started like this, that when I was a little kid, I was very sick at one point of time. And I was sick like that I will not make it. That's what doctors also have shown the concerns. So one particular day, my mother had gone to a tea stall owner, that was a lady, an old lady. She ordered with her कि 2 रुपए की खिचड़ी मेरे बेटे के लिए आप प्लीज बना दीजिएगा क्योंकि वो कुछ खा नहीं सकता because he's a sick, right? For some reason, my mother could not go and to fetch that khichdi for me because my condition got more critical than it was apparently earlier. So she could not go, and she had that guilt in her mind and in her heart that she had ordered with someone something and she could not make it. So the next thing, the morning she did was, when I was actually a bit stabilized, she took me in her lap, as mothers do, as an affection of love, and she doesn't trust anyone else. She took me in her lap and she had gone to that tea stall lady and she apologized to her that I'm sorry I could not come yesterday because I had ordered with you. You may be expecting me. I'm sorry for the trouble. The thing is that my kid got very sick than it was earlier, and I could not make it because of that. And the tea stall lady, she was that thankful for my mother. She didn't even made a new khichdi for me. Yes, up until that kid was me. But she had offered 2 glasses of milk, one for me as kid and one to my mother, that you must be exhausted whole night taking care of your kid. So this is what customer loyalty and going extra mile is, what it feels like. My mother gave me a biggest lesson. I've been to management school twice. I've learned a lot of management books. I've been to a lot of companies, worked under with a lot of good seasoned professionals. But my mother gave me one big lifetime lesson in seconds. She may not even had given that thought that I was developing it in my mind like that. She was just narrating a story. So people, the point is that we have all the things around us, the things we have been taught in hotel management schools, etc., universities around the world. They also have not been nurtured at trees or somewhere else. They are also being experienced by someone, and the experience comes from the surrounding, the vicinity you be in. One should be open to it. So that was the only message I was wanting to give. Thank you so much.